Fire smell.
Yeah. Yeah, everything I was wearing last night smells like smoke.
Are you going? Is it going? Is it going? It's sending data. It's sending data. Is it streaming? Oh, fuck, it's streaming. Oh, God, it's on me and Andrew. Jesus Christ. Fucking get that off. Jesus.
I'm glad you joined us.
Oh, Jesus, Lord help us. Okay, so there's that. I got all this.
I don't think there's any help for any of us.
Probably not. I mean, okay, that's good.
At least not for you and me.
No. Sweet. Okay, cool. Everything seems to be working.
Cool.
Welcome, everyone. It's good to see you guys. Oh my god. Okay. I think that we have a special treat because I think Andrew... What's up, Doom Killer? Andrew, are you going to do the recap from last week's adventure for us in your Skyrim voice?
No.
I thought you had...
At all.
Oh, I thought this was going to be a special thing for our viewers because, you know, Crypto Comics is our sponsor. I mean, you're the guy.
I thought you had a special cool hat.
Yeah.
That gives you +5 to something.
I don't even know what I do with my cool hat, actually.
That's convenient.
Of course.
There it is.
Yep. It's a very fancy hat.
Let out the Androrg.
I don't even remember what happened last week. It probably wouldn't be a good idea for me to do the recap.
All right, let's do a volunteer. Who wants to volunteer to do
I remember part of it.
Who's going to volunteer to do a recap from last week?
I remember we became champions of Trash Ball.
How
That is true.
Shit.
Andrew was chasing around Patsy's.
Andrew was definitely chasing around a lot of patsies. That was very strange.
Excuse me, that wasn't Andrew.
Okay.
It was Matt, the character.
He was role playing.
Gar.
Oh,
Gar the Darf.
Gar deserves some respect.
hang
And
on.
he would appreciate it if he was referred to by name.
I lost Tesla. Tesla moved position. God damn it, Tesla. God damn it.
Gar also got his ass kicked by a halfling.
That's kind of true.
That did happen.
I'm going to point and laugh at him for that.
All right. Why in
I
the
remember
hell?
I tried to buy one of my children's love, and he just totally fucking abandoned me.
Damn dwarfs.
And then my other child told me I was a terrible mother because I only made breakfast for one of them.
I mean, that's the way it works.
We were cleaning up trash, and for some reason, my eldest elf child seems to think that goblins shouldn't be riding orcs, even though that's how it's always been.
Hasn't always
yeah,
been.
why don't you go ahead and do the recap there, Tesla? You volunteered.
Okay. So once upon a time, last week, all right, I'm on the spot. So there's a nice little Darf named Curantis who went about her business taking care of her children. A couple of her children learned how to play trash ball in this land where all they do is they wake up, they go to work sorting trash, picking out the prettiest, shiniest trash, and just giving it to goblins to, I guess, take away and throw away somewhere else. It's been like this for as long as we can remember, but then we realized we can't remember much. We don't really remember any specifics of what we did yesterday or the day before or anything previous. All we know is this is how it's been, and this is probably how it's going to continue to be. And then the elf had maybe a vision, maybe he's just fucking crazy, but he believes that it's a little strange that goblins are riding orcs, or horkses, I guess. And he feels like we need to, I guess, rebel against our little goblin overlords, even though, it's normal that things have been like this. And of course, we're the lowest tier of society because goblins and orcs sit far, far above us. So we just continue toiling in our day, but he seems to have convinced everyone else that we need to do something, even though we're not sure why we really need to do it, other than he says it's not right.
I think that sounds pretty good. Anybody got anything to add?
Well, what really
The
happened,
bartender's a second from offing himself.
That's also true.
That that happens a lot with bartenders, especially during
Thankless job.
during quarantine. You know what I'm saying?
right?
There's nobody
Yeah.
nobody to wait on. Nobody that loves us. All right. So what we did leave off doing was we had pretty much had determined that it was time to jack up some of these goblin overlords, right? We had a few of them we had our eyes set on as far as
I've been
who we were
trying to
going to
get
go after.
him to hit one with one of our trash balls.
We did do a little bit of recon. We found out that these goblins and these orcs that they're riding are actually behaving exactly like you would expect a horse to behave. Right down to grass falling out of their mouth, which the elf thinks is pretty crazy. And that's pretty much where we're at.
It's crazy.
We're all sitting in a tavern and trying to put a plan together to cause a ruckus, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
It is time to cause the ruckus. I put ye old disturbed CD and ye old CD player.
Ye
And put
old.
let the bodies hit the floor on repeat.
I like that. I like that. I like that. So, yeah. So, I mean, that's where we're at, right? We're in the tavern. We got three. We got 3 mounted goblin knights ready, and we're ready to start a ruckus. So, what's the battle plan here, guys?
Well, first we're going to need weapons.
Yes.
Does anybody have any kind of intelligence or weapon making ability? I mean, we are in a wood structure, right?
Well, I've always just used whatever I had next to me. This here's a dwarf stick. I'm going to keep this one. This is a dwarf rock. It's a good one. I put a dwarf rock in my pocket. My dwarf stick, I mutter something to it. I'm going to hum, and I cast Shillelagh on it.
So, what you saw with this old ass stick, this old broom handle in the corner of the bar, as the dwarf goes up and picks it up and he stares at it, and you're all like, he's like, "This will do just fine." You're all like, "Whatever, man. Like, that's a broom handle."
It's a great weapon. It's perfect.
We're gonna lose this fight.
Weapons all around us.
And his eyes glow a little bit, and his hand glows a little bit, and the next thing you know, it's this kick-ass, like, curved staff with shiny, sparkly dwarf runes all over it. You're like, "Oh,
Yep.
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that he could do that." So it
It's
looks
a neat trick.
It looks like JT's got his weapon handle. Andrew, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna get a? Oh, you got a club, don't you?
No, I don't think I have anything yet, do I?
Weren't you
You have a
playing?
great club.
Weren't you?
You're playing trash ball with it.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, you have a great club.
Yes, I'm fucking ready, man.
So do I.
Bring these motherfuckers.
What are you gonna
That's all the
do?
dwarf needs.
What are you gonna do, Casey? How are you gonna arm yourself with your little halfling warrior?
Oh. Well, he told us at the beginning that we didn't have any weapons, but I did stash a little throwing axe that I found while rummaging through the garbage one day.
You did do what? What'd you say?
I found a little throwing axe while we were picking up garbage one day, and
Well,
I kept it.
You could roll to see if that did indeed happen for you. I wouldn't mind you trying that.
Okay.
Okay. So it looks like JT's got his weapon handle. Andrew, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna arm yourself with your little halfling warrior?
Well,
Why don't you
20?
roll? Why don't you roll a 20-sider and beat my 20-sider? And if you do, then you can have that. I don't mind that.
14.
Oh.
She shows you guys this this axe that she found, and any one of you may or may not have the heart to tell her that it's just a fork. She's pretty she's pretty convinced that she found herself a really nice hand axe, but it's really just a very intricate salad fork.
Fine. I'll shank someone with a salad fork. It's fine.
It's a very
No, I affirm it.
Look, it's a
Seems proper for a halfling, right? Proper weapon for you.
yeah, it's a very nice salad fork. In all defense, I mean it's
Sorry.
quite.
I imagine the goblin's ankles will be quite decimated.
Very fierce.
Yeah, I mean you're not going to be building bottoms, hide skin boats with what's left after the halfling and her salad fork gets a hold of these orcs. But she does have a salad fork.
Couldn't JT turn it into a shillelagh still?
Can you cast that on other people's weapons, sir? They do have to be. Don't they have to be made of organic material for shillelagh to work?
That's why I can do it with a stick. Has to be.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be a natural weapon, natural item.
Okay.
I appreciate the try.
I'm still learning.
It gives
Alright.
it a
Okay.
+1 and turns it into a magic weapon.
I want to be ready to stealth in a corner or behind a bar or something, and then jump out when the goblins enter and take one of their weapons.
So you're going to go for some hand-to-hand, some straight up.
Well, I'm hoping to use my stealth talent.
No,
To help,
it's a good plan.
Yeah,
I mean, why
see
not?
what happens.
How about you, Mom? How are you going to be arming yourself for this little set of shenanigans?
Well,
You might be a little... Oh, by the way, Casey, I wasn't being mean to you. It's just that you have a wisdom of, 4.
I know.
So you...
We're good. We're good. I will take my salad fork.
Okay.
and fuck
Like
up
I
some
said,
goblins.
it's a very nice salad fork, and nobody has the heart to tell you that it's not a throwing axe.
Don't try and patronize me. We're fine.
It's already been given a heroic name.
Right?
so
She calls it the Olive Gardeness.
I have a spell called Desperate Weapon, where I can create an improvised weapon. Does it have to be created out of something, or can I just pop? I have a weapon.
I would say, I'm going to say that it has to be created out of something.
Okay. Are there? What's in the bar?
Well, you got plenty of garbage, right?
Yeah. Lots
We
of
talked
garbage.
about that. The bar's pretty
Is any of the
empty.
garbage especially pointy? Or
There's not
like-
even a fucking broom left in the garbage, to be honest, or in the bar.
Hmm.
And there's the one mug that the bartender had. Remember, he had one wooden mug that he just continuously polishes as he contemplates different ways to attempt to swallow it and die.
All right.
Would we notice? Wait. Am I supposed to just ask questions? Or do I need to wait a turn? How the fuck does this work, guys?
Turns really only matter during combat. So when we get into an actual
Okay.
battle, you will have a turn.
Okay.
And, I mean, during
Yeah.
these kind of free role playing thing, this is when you guys can all talk with each other and
This,
come up
this
with
is
a plan.
just interaction.
Okay,
Is it-
so you're saying that there's only a mug in this entire bar?
No, there's some bar supplies underneath the bar. There's more
Bar
wooden mugs.
stools?
Bar
Is there,
stools.
is there something like a corkscrew that she could transform?
Yes. Any of the garbage especially pointy?
Sure. You can roll.
Would there be a closet somewhere, perhaps?
Perhaps.
What'd
So-
you say?
Under the stairs, maybe.
So I have a little thing to notice unusual stonework and hidden doors located in walls or floors.
I like
Can I roll to see if maybe there's a hidden door that's hiding some supplies
it. Absolutely.
that we could maybe use?
Absolutely.
I like it. I like it.
All right, so how do I do that? What do I do?
Dwarves got a nose for these things.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead and make a perception check, which would be whatever your perception skill is, and I'll allow you to be able to detect something secret if you.
So perception normally is 3, but notice unusual stonework, it says, is 5. Is the bar stone or wood?
Wood.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so perception is 3 then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 13.
Oh,
So
there is indeed a closet under these stairs, and yeah, I mean, you're convinced you found a secret one, but there was a handle on it, and you know, like any other closet really would have.
That doesn't matter. That was a secret.
Nice.
But as far as you're concerned,
yeah, you found it. Nobody else did. Way
That's
to go,
right.
Gore.
That's right.
that's right.
I give you a
Okay,
good
so
berry.
what's inside of this closet?
I'm gonna give you a good berry.
There's a couple of barrels. There's a couple of wooden, tankards with the tops off of like nails and shit like that. Things that you would use to repair different items around the bar. There's a dustpan, an old ruined broom, hammer.
Oh. A hammer?
Okay.
That kind of stuff. It's basically a maintenance closet, old school maintenance closet.
How many of us can use shields? Anybody?
I mean,
Well,
Or
I
is
would
that
assume anybody can hold a shield, right? I think that as far as the group is concerned,
I see
who
Gore
would be-
picking up a shield, and I'm like, shields are for boosies.
I can shield bash.
Yeah, I'm sure that the halfling knows
shield
how to
and
use a
bait.
shield. I'm sure the ranger knows how to use a shield, probably doesn't prefer to. Druid probably knows how to use a shield, doesn't prefer to. You definitely know how to use a shield, Andrew. And I know the cleric probably uses a shield. So most of the people know how to use them.
How big are the bar stools? Like, are they taller than me?
Um,
I'm like 4 foot.
yeah, I mean, they're regular bar stool size for humans, so they're, come up to your belly or whatever.
Is there anything off
I
about
definitely-
this room as we walk in?
Is there what?
Anything off, like on first glance, or is it just everything look normal?
Yeah, I mean, everything's fine. It's just kind of an unkept tavern. I mean, it's not even like...
Depressing as hell.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's unvisited. It doesn't even look like too terribly dirty. It just looks like nobody really ever comes. Which you guys don't really
So-
have any memory of people not coming to the bar. But
I'd like to
Is
just
there any
try to,
beer in the tankards?
I'd like to
We
just try
established
to
last
break
time
a
there's
leg
no
off a
alcohol.
bar stool.
what's that?
I want to just break a leg off a bar stool, use it as like a sort of stabby thing.
Sure, you can break a
Right.
leg off of it.
smash a bar stool into 4 stabbies.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I need one of those
So,
stabbies too.
What would the desperate weapon even do then as a spell? Like all it tells me is one-handed improvised weapon. Create an improvised weapon. That's all
It
it,
would-
tells me.
I would
Makes a club.
I would assume it would make something that is a little more reliable than just what you're using, and something that you can actually roll without negatives for because it's a spell. That's what I would assume. I don't have the
Okay.
spell in front of me though, but
I guess I'll cast it then. So that's a little bit less. Meh.
I like it, so I won't give you any negatives to use it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've got my sharpened bar stool leg in my hand, and I'm hiding
You've got a
corner
shank.
or under the bar. Yeah,
We've got a
little
dwarf with
goblin
a club.
neck shank.
We got a dwarf with a club. We got a elf with a shank. We got a cleric with a nice shank.
Fancy one.
We got a halfling with a throwing axe,
I've got my salad fork.
salad fork, and another dwarf with a glowing, magical, very shiny, very well created staff that only nature and the dwarves could make.
But there was nails inside of the closet, right?
Yeah, there's nails inside the closet in a wooden, bucket.
I would assume that dwarves could make decent weaponry for another character, right? Maybe not something glorious, but they can make something decent.
Some dwarves can.
So
Some
could I
dwarves-
use those
some
nails
dwarves-
and her salad fork and make her a spear?
You could probably make her a spear.
If we had the time. It's gonna take a while.
Aw.
I
Hmm.
mean, we're not exactly in a rush. We haven't started any chaos yet.
Well, I got a weapon in my hand. I'm not gonna wait a week.
You have something better to do
Okay.
today?
So how are you guys gonna start? How are you guys gonna pack a fight? You're getting all dressed up. How are you gonna pick a fight?
I don't know what
We
you
gotta.
I think the
My
guards
heart
should
says
go out and
garbage
play,
ball.
go play garbage ball and hit some goblins. Piss them off.
Hell yeah.
While we're
Good
here in the
idea.
tavern shade.
How big are the nails?
Wait, what are you saying, Jess?
I was saying that's a good idea. Just have him throw up a piece of trash and smash it at a goblin, then moon him, run back in the bar.
I'm down.
Are the
I
nails
want to
like
detect
that big or,
magic
like, that
inside the
big?
tavern.
Yeah, how big are the nails?
You know, they're just a standard square nail. They're probably, I don't know, 4 inches long.
We could use them like children with Legos, you know, just like have it right up where they would be running in, so that they could. That's the first thing. that they
Oh,
step
that's
on.
evil.
Yeah,
want-
I
you
mean
want-
it's.
You want to make some calthropes out of
Yeah,
the nails?
exactly.
We can make a morning star.
You could hammer them through wood and
Hammer
Make-
them through the
make
bucket. And put
nasty.
the bucket on a chain.
Hammer them through the bucket and put the bucket on your head and charge them. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Battle Rager Dwarf Barbarian.
I'm thinking though, these goblins can't be like high-end goblin knights because they're in charge of watching garbage.
Right.
So they've probably fucked up somewhere in their goblin lives to get to this low point.
Unless
So,
It's
unless
a low
it's a
point
very
for them.
unless what, Jid?
unless they have unless this is an important job. What if this is an important job?
Why would
So we get them shiny
Goblins don't have
stuff.
important jobs.
I don't know. You ever met a prison guard? I've never met an intelligent one.
What do you got against prison guards, Andrew?
So,
I'm saying,
So
think
what?
about it.
Do you
What
used to-
kind
you
of
used to date a
what
prison
kind
guard?
of bonuses do I get from stool leg to stool leg with a couple of nails hammered through it?
Chuck stool legs.
You would
I
get
like
some.
where he's going.
You would get some. You would get some bonuses to damage, but these are improvised weapons, so unless you have a spell to use them, it's going to be a little harder to hit with them. So you're just not skilled to fight with them.
Right.
I mean, the
Well, bonus-
pokey end goes in the goblin. I mean, everybody knows that. but
Right.
You're used to using
All right.
bows, and you're not fucking
Yeah.
Legolas, is what I'm saying.
At least,
yes.
at least damage would be helpful. So yeah, I'll hammer a couple nails through the end of the fancy bar stool weapon.
Okay, I'm good with that. Anybody else in the preparations?
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm just watching us do all of this while everybody's prepping up their weapons. Just want to detect magic.
You want to detect magic?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a perception.
Okay. What channel should I roll in, or are we just doing die?
Like what you're doing.
You can do die unless you need to confirm it, and then if you confirm it, I'll have you.
Let me see.
it in.
Perception. I'm good at perception. 21.
Okay, at first you don't notice. At first you don't notice anything being magic, and then you notice. Wait, everything's shimmering. It's kind of like. At first you're just kind of like, nah, wait a minute. Nothing. Everything's normal. But wait, it's all shimmering. Everything's shimmering. The walls of this tavern, everything. The bartender's shimmering.
Weird.
We're in
They're
the
not
fucking
bartenders.
Matrix.
And then
We're
a
in the
black cat
Matrix.
walks by the entrance. And then another black cat walks by the entrance.
And suddenly the halfling feels like it might be deja vu.
Right? Was it the same black cat?
Yes,
Huh.
it was, and the halfling's freaking out.
And I mutter that to my companions around me. There's magic everywhere.
Oh, sorry, that's me. I'll turn it down a bit.
All right.
Magic surrounds us.
What does that mean?
Don't know. Oh,
Why do you think magic
You're about as
surrounds us?
useful as a.
I
You
smell
ask him
it.
that, Case? Are you asking him that?
Asking him that.
What's that?
Ask him.
How can you tell that there's magic around us?
I smell it. Or
You smell
I
it.
smell magic. Smells funny.
I'm
Like
down at
it's
your height. I'm
crazy.
surprised you can smell anything but farts.
Well, between elf farts and magic, the magic sticks out.
All right. Okay, so here we are. We all got our weapons. We got Tesla and JT and Andrew with non-improvised weapons. And how are we gonna pick this fight?
Trash ball.
All right, who's going out front? What's going on?
With
I
trash
assume-
ball.
JT and Andrew.
Yeah, our trash ball champions.
Oh wait,
Yup.
how are they gonna make it back in without stabbing themselves?
What's that?
Chance we have to
The
take.
caltrop.
I don't know.
How are they
I'm just along for the ride. I'm waiting for you guys to tell me what's up.
I'm sorry, I was
Okay.
asking
Are you planning? Are they going out there and you're gonna try to hit these orcs with the trash ball and then fight them there in the streets? Or are you gonna try to lead them back into the bar where the elf can jack them from behind? Like what's the battle plan here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
that's-
like
Yeah,
I
we
think
gotta
you
get
guys-
them in.
Lure him in, guys. Piss him off. Lure him in. And then we'll trap
Wait.
him.
Yeah, they
The
can't.
bartender has a
They
mug.
can't stay on their. They can't stay on their horks inside the bar. So
Mm-hmm. And the bartender has a mug, and we've already proven that I am godlike with a mug with trash ball.
Well, you
So
got
what if we had the halfling go running out there, get their attention, come running back in here, lead them into the bar? Now the halfling's gonna have to do some dexterity as shit, but slide underneath the swinging arc of Gore's massive hammer as the goblin comes into the door. See what I mean?
why would the
sacrificing the
goblins
halfling?
chase the halfling into the bar?
She's gonna have to taunt
They're
him.
they're gonna chase us into the bar if you knock them upside the head with a goblet.
I agree with the elf. The halfling is not going to do any good here.
that's fair. Yeah.
They're
What,
just gonna
as
look
bait?
at the halfling.
No, halflings are great bait.
I feel like the most
Whoa.
annoying of our group would probably make better bait.
Gore.
No, halflings are way better bait than dwarves.
Not if he moves him with his hairy dwarf ass.
I
I agree.
Agree to disagree.
Need I remind
You've already
you,
tell-
you made that hairy dwarf ass, mom.
The,
I would
Halflings,
like to,
the,
I would
I'm
like to
proud of your
refresh
hairy
the
dwarf
idea
ass.
that she is a terrible mother.
the
halflings
dwarves
are
have
known
been
to be superior.
voluntold to go outside.
Okay, so what, since all-knowing dwarf,
Halflings
What
like
would
to
you-
run really fast.
what would you propose the halfling does, though?
Jump
What
through
do
the
you want me to
window.
do? Not that, dumbass. How do you want me to, what do you want me to do to taunt them?
Damn!
Fuck,
Savage!
Pixie.
Holy shit! She did not pull any punches. Holy
Ow.
fuck.
I brought you whiskey, you're fine.
That's where you got
Oh,
it from.
that's where the whiskey came from.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
You should have told
That's
him
what
to fuck
friends
off.
do when they ask for favors, Jade.
He had to put my computer back together.
I mean, it's kind of his fault it was wrong in the first place, so.
No, it's not.
All right, let's attack some goblins. You guys go out there and knock some
Wait.
trash at them and
Before you
make
run
them
out there,
mad.
I still
I
want to go
vote,
with the
I
caltrops.
vote for the trash ball to goblin head idea.
Yes.
That's where I stand.
I think
I'm
that's
down.
basically
Trash
unanimous.
ball goblin.
But I'm gonna do the caltrops, and I'm gonna show you guys like the little. You have to run a specific way in, so you don't get stabbed when you run back inside. So I'm
No, I
showing
don't.
you
I'm
a
a
little.
fucking dwarf. You think an elf is gonna catch me? Shit.
I'm talking about the fucking nails
Pay
that I'm gonna put
attention.
on the floor so that they get stabbed when they run inside. I'm trying to show you the
I'm a
way.
dwarf. A nail ain't gonna
Oh,
hurt
fuck.
my ass.
All right,
You
fine.
won't take
You
it.
run on the fucking nails. I was just trying to protect you and be a good mom, but don't fucking listen to me. Go and trip and die. What the fuck?
4 in acrobatics. I'll be fine.
You're
They want
you're gonna
tetanus,
die
it's
of
fine.
dysentery.
God.
It's
I
okay,
mean,
I
Mom.
would assume that since we all set this up together, my character would know where the fucking nails are and just not step on them.
I'm making it specific so the dungeon master doesn't go, "Hey, yeah, she didn't tell you, so you guys are fucked."
Oh,
I'm
what?
Oh, that's a thing,
doing this
huh?
for your sake.
That's the
Yes.
thing.
Oh,
You have to
I didn't know
say
that
that
was a
you're
thing.
doing things. You don't ever run on assumptions. You tell the dungeon master, "Hey, I tied my shoe this morning." Like, I have to
Okay.
tell them.
That makes me feel like y'all might think I'm a little vindictive and just kind of after you guys.
I don't
or
know
something.
yet.
We don't know what
We'll
kind of
see,
DM
I guess.
you are.
Yeah. No, it's
So I'm gonna walk out the front door of this bar carefully, knowing where every nail is,
Thank you.
because we used my club to put the nails in.
All right.
I am going to trash ball a cup at the goblin knights. I
Are
want
you
to.
both going outside, or are
Are
you
you
just
gonna use
tossing it to
the-
yourself? Is it you and JT, or just you?
I was assuming just one. Thoughts?
What- Are you using a
Yeah.
cup sound or are you using the bartender's mug?
I'm using the
You're just gonna
bartender's
take
mug.
it out of his hand.
Yep.
Like, hey, I need this.
That's all.
Yeah, let me borrow this. No one's using it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
how's the bartender reacting to us just like setting up a war zone in his bar?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
he's not even paying attention to you guys. He's just staring off. He keeps wiping the
Motherfucker
same
didn't
mug
even
down.
notice.
He's wiping the same mug. He's
He's a
just
Matrix NPC. It's fine.
he's just staring out into nothing. All right. Do you have cleric? Do you have any trap setting skills? Are you do you know anything about traps?
Let's find out. Hold up. I have a lot of spells and shit to get through. I'm an aura of chaos. That doesn't do anything.
Nice.
Is it too late to use the bucket as a helmet? And would that then take on as armor?
Yeah, I mean you can use the bucket as a helmet. It doesn't have any eye holes.
But would that give me my armor bonus?
It would give you an armor bonus, and it also might make it a little difficult for you to hit something with your club. But
Well, if you have a
Hmm.
bucket on your head.
Yeah, okay. Ignore the idea for now.
I mean, you know,
You
you
have
might
to throw it on.
you might have to make an intelligence check to figure out whether or not you'd think that's a bad idea. I'm just saying. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, my intelligence is pretty low. Let's not do this.
All right, Kiranis, I'm looking at all of your stuff here, and I don't see you being much of a trap setter here.
Nope. But I can still try, right?
And I don't see, of course you can. I don't see you having any sort of.
She just throws nails on the ground and it's
Yeah.
like, trap.
Yeah, I've heard about it's. You know what it is? It's that whole, Monty Python scene where they make the Trojan bunny.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah.
all right, this is the plan. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw all these nails on the ground, and then when they walk over them, it'll like hurt their feet and stuff. But she
Like
literally
Lego,
just
Lego.
throws the nails on the ground. She doesn't twist them in like spikes, so they're just like scattered nails on the ground, wrong area. We'll see.
Figure if kids can do it with Legos, I can do it.
Would those nails be considered a weapon?
Dude, if there were Legos, you wouldn't have to worry about. You just throw them on the ground. They're worse than
Would
calthrops.
the nails as a trap be considered a weapon?
What's that?
Would the nails being used as a trap, would that be considered a weapon?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. So why can't we have JT's character turn them into dwarven nails, and we
Because-
get all the bonuses
That's
for them
the
being a dwarven
conundrum
weapon?
of dwarf weapon.
Are
Dwarf
they-
weapons only in dwarf hands.
Are they considered, or I thought JT could only make weapons out of organic material.
Oh, I can't sit here and cast Shillelagh over and over on every nail. No.
No, but he can turn anything into a dwarven weapon.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's just a feat. That's a feat. Yeah.
Yeah, so he could be like, this is a nice rock. It's now a dwarven rock, and it's a weapon.
I have profession with any dwarven weapon, and that means any weapons that are considered dwarven weapons. So.
But if
I
you
don't know.
use that to set the trap, they're now considered dwarven, and
Dwarf rock.
Jade has already said that would be considered a weapon. So
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but I also don't know how to make traps.
So,
That's my forte. Good one though. That's a good stretch.
all right.
okay, then never mind.
All right, healer. We will be making an intelligence check to set up your traps properly. Make sure that you do that right. At a -6, since you have no training in it.
Ouch.
So -4 total.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. Fuck. I need something to roll on. I didn't think of this. Okay, here we go.
What I can do is cast guidance on her, and that means that if she wants to, before she makes that roll, she can have an option to re-roll it.
Do it if you'd like.
You have to either accept it, like, hey, I'm going to cast a spell on you. Like, listen to the plants, dwarf. The dwarf gods call out to you from the ground.
Is this a
Send magic
cantrip?
at you. Level 1 spell.
I mean,
From
as
Jarny?
you roll,
From Bjarni.
Bjarny?
Listen,
but this would
listen
be
to
one
the
of those
dwarven stones.
situations where like I have to try in the chat, right? Because I don't know if you can
Oh,
see.
it is a cantrip. Yep.
I got a natural 20, but like I guess I
Nice.
have to.
You don't need it.
Well, do I have to check?
Yeah, you got to roll in the chat there to see if you made a critical success with it.
Confirm it.
Oh, that doesn't work in that.
You have to go
It's
to
just-
the.
I have to go to the Bagman chat.
Yep,
Mhm.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where rhythm is at.
Yeah.
Rhythm is a dancer. It's a
Got 14 on that one.
So 14.
Yeah.
Wait, you are a dwarf, right? Okay.
Okay. So you're very confident that you did a good job laying the nails. You even remembered to twist a few of them around. So you're very happy about your trap making.
Look at my work, children.
Who else is doing any sort of
Good job, Mom.
preparations? Jesse, are you hiding? Is that your preparation?
Hiding somewhere sneakily.
So
Okay.
sneaky.
My stealth is pretty good, so I think I picked a pretty good spot.
So what? Explain to me in this normal bar setting. You know, you've got basically, think about, there's an upstairs where they would take the hookers, right? Very, very small, maybe 2 or 3 rooms upstairs loft. Bar on one end, storage underneath the bar, storage shed outside. Underneath the stairs, there's a closet, and let's say 4 benches along each side of the bar with supporting beams for the bar in the center.
Okay.
How are you hiding?
I'd imagine I am upstairs, kind of hidden around a corner, but still able to see the door that the goblins are going to come in from.
Okay.
Definitely out of their line of sight, but they would be in mine.
Go ahead and give me a stealth.
Because my
roll.
acrobatics is pretty good, so I can jump from up there. Stealth roll coming in. 7 plus 9.
Damn. Okay. 16 it is. Okay. All right. Any other preparation before the two dwarves go outside? To what halfling are you Are you preparing in any way, shape, or form?
I am. So these benches, are they with long tables?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I am at the far end of one of the long tables, so I can use its height to my advantage when I want to run at a goblin.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Anybody else before the two dwarves go outside? All right. Dwarves, outside. That would be, let's see, Gore and Bjarni.
Yep, we're out there.
Okay. I'm going to need one of your nice little setups there. So, Bjarni, you're pitching again, right?
Yep.
So, you roll a d20 with your dexterity bonus for a pitch. And the higher you get, the more you'll aid Andrew in his hit.
All right, I'm putting it in the chat. Here you go. D20. Bam. 15 plus my dex.
Not bad.
17.
Fucking perfect pitch.
I just lobbed you a nice little piece of trash ball.
It is a perfect pitch. So here
There
it's
was
coming.
a dead-eye gleam.
Roll to hit that. Deal. Use your club skill, your club attack roll, and add 3 to it.
You better have made eye contact.
Attack roll. Where's the attack roll at? What am I looking for? That would be melee, right?
Well, Gore, it would be. Let's see here. You see where your great club is there, underneath unarmed,
Yeah.
and then it gives you a total attack bonus there.
Of +2.
So you're gonna add.
Okay, so
add 3 more to your roll.
3 on top of that too.
Yep.
So I'm adding 5 to whatever I roll.
Yep.
Okay.
Because it was a perfect pitch, man.
Okay, 12. Oh, sorry. You want me to do that in the chat?
No, I mean you rolled a 12, or you rolled a.
I rolled a 12,
So you got a 17.
so 17.
Crushed it.
Okay, so you hit the trash ball, which happened to be that cup that you struck the elf with yesterday, or last session. And it sails through the air.
I like
And-
to pull the mug from the bartender.
You're both kind of watching it, and you realize that it's heading right towards the group of orcs. But now there's 5 orcs and goblins up there.
Oh, shit.
And it nails one of them right in the head. Ding!
How hard did it nail him? Did it take him out, or did it?
It didn't take him out. It just bounced off the back of his helmet and kept going.
Is he
And they
pissed?
all look, and all of them, after a little bit of chaos, just look down the hill. They look at you guys and they're like, "Oh, you're dead." You just see it. They're just pissed. And these orcs come down the hills like fucking big old, silverback gorillas, just charging down the hills at you. The goblins on the backs barely holding on, but they're coming right for you guys. What do you do? All 5 of them. Charging
All
down the hill.
5.
Oh, I know what I'm setting up. Oh, yeah, I've been waiting for this moment.
What you doing, Andrew?
How big are goblins?
Goblins are little. They're about the same size as your halfling friend. But the orcs on their back are larger than even the elf. They're big.
The orcs are big motherfuckers. So, is this a good time to use the whole fucking berserker's rage type shit?
I mean, it could be. Could be.
Yeah, fuck these motherfuckers. Let's go heroic.
It is
We're gonna
time.
have We're gonna have dead dwarfs and the rest of us hiding in the bar, waiting for something to happen.
It's time. Oh, yeah, we got to lead them back to the bar. That's right.
I think
No,
we
Andrew,
just.
we got to lead them back to the bar.
I like we made this plan 5 seconds ago and they already forgot it.
But it's perfect, right?
That's dwarf for you.
I mean, it's time to roll initiative. So, everybody, take a 20-sided dice and roll your initiative. I gotta find. I fucking left my clipboard over there. Hold on 1 second.
What are we rolling initiative for?
This is how you
is the
determine.
turn
This is
order
how you
that
determine round order, so that we don't
Yeah.
talk over each other.
You add your
Okay.
dexterity bonus to your initiative.
Should we all do this on dice or in chat? Probably in chat, huh? So that everybody can
Can we
see.
do it in chat?
Sure.
We can do chat.
Oh yeah, baby.
So then you add your dexterity to that, Andrew. So remember your number when he asks for it.
Here, give me 2 seconds, okay, guys?
Okay.
All right, Andrew, what did you roll on a 20-sided dice?
On the 20-sided dice, I rolled an 18. My dexterity is an 11. So does that mean? Oh, that's plus 0. So
Plus 0, so it's a raw 18.
raw 18.
Raw 18.
Raw.
Is that what you're supposed to say? What are you supposed to say? Natural 18 and shit.
That's
Yes.
I don't know.
D&D talk, Andrew.
I'm new.
D&D talk would be an unmodified 18.
I'm calling
that
it
was
raw.
natural.
Fuck this shit. We're
Nerd.
making D&D. We're making D&D great again. America.
Nerd.
All right.
So, let's see. Plus dexterity, right?
Yep.
So Gore got an 18.
I got 17.
What did Jesse get?
16.
16 total?
11 plus 5.
Okay. 16. What was yours, Casey?
17 total.
Tesla?
Also 17 total.
Which one of you two has the higher bonus?
Mine's +1.
Do you have an initiative bonus, Case?
Plus 3.
Okay. So
Wait,
Casey,
initiative bonus is plus 3.
okay, so Casey, you'll be going before Tesla.
Cool.
And then Bjorny?
9.
Makes sense.
Ouch.
Nah, it's fine.
That's good. We lead with a dwarf and end with a dwarf.
That's right.
No, I've got a plan. It's okay.
And the enemies come in at... Okay.
And I'm going.
All right. So, Andrew,
Dwarves rule.
this is your first action, my friend. You want to go into your Berserker Rage?
We should run back.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go back in the bar.
You're going to go
I'm gonna go
inside
back
the
in
bar?
the tavern.
All right. Give me...
I like to taunt them while I do it, though.
Gore, you
Yes.
need
Gore
to
ain't
give me...
going out like no bitch.
Elderberry.
Gore, you need to give me a willpower save because I think you really want to go Berserker Rage on these fuckers. I think that's just where you're at. You know, like when you mentioned it before, I was like, yeah, you are a Berserker, and that's probably what you want to do.
Okay.
So, make a willpower saving throw. I will
On
say
the D20?
I will say your DC is 10 on that. What's that?
Shit. On a D20?
D20.
Yeah.
So when I give you a DC, that means it's a difficulty check. So the number that I give you, you need to beat with your willpower save. So with your -1.
Oh, I got a 10.
You rolled a 10, or you got
Yep.
a 10.
I rolled a 10.
So with his
Um,
-1,
9.
That's
willpower is -1.
Yeah, you're not good at that. You're not
Yeah.
good at that.
You're
stuff.
not
I tried to be the voice of wisdom, but hey, dwarves gotta
just-
do what dwarves gotta do.
you know,
Barbarians, okay.
what are you gonna do? So you're gonna go into your Berserker Rage. That's
All right, it's time.
And I just look back at everybody. I'm like,
I'm sitting upstairs with my little pointy stick, like, what's going on?
So, Casey, go ahead
Shit.
and why don't you make a perception check?
All right.
Just let me know what you get.
fuck it, it's time to riot, Andrew.
Fuck me.
Dwarves
Let's
rule.
do this thing.
Do
Dwarves
I
rule.
roll, or do I add anything to what I rolled?
Let's see, Bree Tea Leaf, your perception, it looks like you're rocking out a -2.
I rolled a 6.
So a 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what you're ready. You're focused on the door. You see the door. You're on the table. You've got your fucking throwing knife or your throwing axe / dinner fork, and you're ready. And you don't hear shit. Okay. Cleric, why don't you roll a perception check for me? You're next in line.
Natural 15. Whatever my perception.
Okay, would you roll total? Like a 19? Because your perception bonus is 4, I believe.
Yeah, so a 19.
Okay, so
My mom instincts kick in.
you're like okay, you see the halfling, everybody's in position, the elf is hiding upstairs, everybody's ready. You hear the one dwarf, the one with the shiny stick, go, "Yeah, nice shot, woohoo!" And then you hear the other dwarf go, "Yeah, it was, yeah, yeah." And then you hear dwarf footsteps running away.
My fucking children.
Jesse?
I raised them better, I promise. They don't learn.
They're dwarfs. It's okay.
Jesse, same thing, perception check.
15 plus 9.
Well,
24.
same thing happens with you. Like, everything's going as planned. You have everything go. You see the halfling. The halfling seems to be, like, trying to do math. Like, it's kind of like holding up her thumb and checking the wind inside the bar. You don't know why.
Shit.
But, you know, but she's ready. She looks like she's about ready to start a race on her end of the picnic table. And then you hear the same thing. Like, you hear the rage. You can almost hear the frothing of the dwarf's mouth. And then you hear him charge. You hear him charge the orcs.
Dwarfs. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I sit and look at my stick with nails hammered through it in my really good hiding place.
Andrew, what's your character's full name?
Gore.
It's just Gore. Your last name?
No, my mom didn't give me one, just like breakfast.
Doors only have one name.
Gore Cornelius Jr., get the fuck back here!
Yeah, I want to reestablish a hiding place closer now to the door. Maybe hide under a window or something, because I obviously know that the plan has gone to shit and the goblins are no longer coming into the bar. So I'm gonna jump down and like hide next to the window and peek out and see what's going on.
They might still come in the bar.
Well, not with you charging them.
You don't know. They got to figure out what got this dwarf so fucking ballistic.
They're goblins. How smart are they? Are they just gonna kill you?
Yeah, they only know that 2 dwarfs went outside, hit a cup at them, and then went into berserker rage and are threatening to kill them.
Oh, they know. They know what they did.
They know what they did.
JT, what are you gonna do?
Looks like Rick and Morty.
Well, he's going charging in after them. They're charging down at us. I find that weird. There's no sense in running towards them if they're running at us.
But you also know your brother's really good at charging things.
Oh, yeah.
He's
I'm
great
aware
at
of
it.
that. So what I'm also going to do...
Probably the best ever. Probably the best
Yep.
charger that there ever was.
I'm
If
gonna
there's
help him
anybody
out.
that knows charging, it's probably you.
I want to speed him up so that he starts going faster. And I'm going to cast Long Strider on him.
Okay.
Ooh. It's not
Right
in the
as he
world's
starts to
fastest
take off,
angry dwarf.
He's like, oh, I'm so mad, I'm calling him. Like, pat him on the back as he goes by. And I give Longstrider to him. Longstrider, I think, increases his.
Yeah, 10 extra feet to his base movement speed.
Yeah.
So now he's got standard human movement. So he's going really fast for a dwarf, but just about as fast as everybody else. His legs are going really fast.
Yeah. His legs are fucking moving.
Yeah, you just got a sudden power surge.
Oh,
Hell
dwarves
yeah.
are good distance runners. They're not very good for sprinting, right? Or wait,
Yep.
what does he say? He says it the other way around, right? They're good at.
Is there any cover out here?
There.
Yeah, I mean, so shoddy town. You got two main buildings in the town. Remember, there was the blacksmith / stables.
Is there anybody
there's the
watching
tavern.
this?
Potentially other workers in the village. Yeah,
Yeah, can I make a perception check, see who's watching?
yeah, sure.
That'll be a 14 plus 3. 17 total.
Yeah, so I mean, this is basically like one of them. Everybody was kind of watching you guys set up for whatever the hell it was you were doing, and the minute that the piece of trash got launched over in that direction, a bunch of people just kind of moved out of the way. They're still kind of
It's like-
outside, and I mean, nobody's like ducking for cover yet. Like, this isn't like the old Western town, scene where, the bad guy, the good guy, and everybody's cleared out.
Okay.
Like, nobody's doing that yet. They're all just kind of getting out of the way because they see a dwarf frothing at the mouth, charging 5 mounted goblins.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to use that opportunity. I'm going to go running back to the base. I'm going to flip them off as I'm going by. I'm going to go take cover.
You're going back inside the tavern?
Yeah.
You're just leaving your brother to his fate.
Is it that far away?
Well, I mean, he's taking off running. I mean, it's not that far. He'll probably meet
Oh.
them. He'll probably meet them on the other side of the stables.
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to stay right there then. I'm just going to stay. I'm going to flip those people off, though.
Just the onlookers or the orcs?
Yeah. That's why I wanted to see if there were people watching. And so, yeah, one of them, there was people out there.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
whole
I'm
lot.
going to flip them. I'm going to be like, yeah, you.
Okay. All right.
He's got to learn to stop making shitty dice rolls.
All right, Gore. You're charging. You're closing. They're closing on you. What do you do?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking at my little skills here.
Go fuck him up. You beautiful dwarf wrecking machine.
Can I attack the first in line in attempts at intimidating the remaining 4?
Oh yeah. Are
I
you
believe you can charge.
are you going to try to attack the Hork or the goblin?
Oh, fuck me.
Take out its fucking leg. No, I don't know. You can't hear what I'm saying. I'm just cheering you on from the sidelines, way far away.
You know what? I'm pretty good with this fucking club. I'm going for the Hork. I'm going to take the Hork's legs out.
You're just gonna crack
in
the
order-
Hork.
I want to intimidate the other goblins into saying, oh, fuck, this dwarf can take out a whole fucking Hork. We should probably back the fuck off.
Oh, JT, by the way, when I forgot to mention this when you rolled your perception, these things are running like orcs on 4 legs. They're not running like anything
Clumsy
special.
as hell.
So they're not as fast as horses?
They're not even close to as fast as horses.
Are they clumsy?
They don't necessarily look clumsy, but they don't necessarily look at home being ridden and charged down a hill. Just FYI. Anyways,
They're much larger than a dwarf, though, right? Size comparison.
yeah. So dwarfs
Oh, yeah.
still considered medium, but they're medium because they're short and broad.
Stout.
Where orcs are, considered medium, but they're tall and broad. So size category, they're the same, but it's like the difference between a wrestler and a linebacker. I can't believe I just used a football reference.
So
Except for probably not a Dolphins linebacker because
right, yeah.
Oh.
These are shitty linebackers. Actually.
Yeah,
they eat
aren't
grass.
Dolphins linebackers like? Don't they go to like ballerina school or something?
right?
Yeah, they do.
I know they really like
dogs.
sushi. They love sushi.
So
Okay. Okay, it's interesting. I don't know what to do with that information.
It's just it doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right.
I'm assuming that they wouldn't have great balance then, right?
That's why we got to see if he can hit.
Cool. Then that's what I want to do. I want to fucking smash. Let's say. I was thinking one of the limbs, but now I'm kind of thinking that maybe I should just go right for the fucking face. Yep, right in the face.
I mean, you
Just
can't.
smash a
Hit it.
hole in the
Just
fucking
hit it.
face.
Just hit it. Just take a wild swing at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm hitting it in the face.
Okay.
All right, batter up, batter up. You need to beat it.
Shit.
You need to make an attack roll, and you need to beat a 12.
A 12?
Mhm.
And what's my modifier going to be for this?
So you got to look at your club again. So your great club has a total attack bonus of +2, and then you
Yep.
need to look at your rage, because your rage is going to give you an attack bonus.
I don't see the rage.
It's
on here.
right next to the great club on your character sheet. You just kind of have to know what's happening to you right now. So you get.
I see the reach. I don't see a rage.
So it
Oh,
says-
rage. I
Right,
see.
right. While in rage, you get a +1 morale bonus to your strength, +1 morale bonus to your constitution.
So
Yeah, fuck him up.
my roll is 13. So I fucking crush these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Roll your damage. So your damage is listed also on your club.
And do I do a d20 for the damage as well?
Nope, it's listed right there on your club. So if you look at your attack bonus,
Oh,
right next
I
to
hit him
it.
perfectly, just not very fucking hard. Rolled a 4 on damage.
So you are
I
adding.
lost my footing.
So you add 5. So you rolled 5 points of damage, but then you have a +4 strength bonus is 17 plus 2 more. So you rolled 7. So the way I figured that out,
7.
at some point, you'll want to figure this out too, because when you rage, your stats go up.
Yeah, I see that. I see that
So your
there's
strength
a
is
+4, but it says
Right.
it's a morale bonus to your strength.
right. So it's
Is that the same?
temporary. So even if you wanted to, you could list in your temporary score there and across strength that your temporary strength score would be 17 instead of 13, and that would give you a +3 bonus instead of a +1.
Oh, okay. Got ya.
So you rolled a what again? 4,
I rolled a 4.
right?
Yeah.
And so normally you would only have a +1, but because you're raging, you did 7 points of damage,
Nice.
Hell
Which-
yeah.
7's not bad.
which kills that orc. So you hit
Yeah.
that orc right in the head, and it just, I mean, you hear its neck break, and the rider goes flying over the top of it, and it just kind of flips over onto its back and just starts twitching on the ground.
The rider? Or
No,
the
the hork. Like you
Okay.
ran, like it was charging down the hill like a gorilla, and you just hit it in the head, and it kind of flips over on its back, and it's just twitching on the ground. Goblins unseated behind you, several feet on the ground, attempting to get up. Unfortunately, there's 2 more horks in front of you, because there's 5 total. There's 2 more that are going to get a swipe at you. And it's the goblins on their back that are going to swipe at you. So what I'm going to do
that sucks.
is I'm going to look at your armor class, which is right up here by your hit points, and I'm going to see that you are at a 10.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to roll with my attack bonuses and try to do some damage to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw some plants at you.
Okay, so you clock that orc, flips over, launches that goblin, and as you're coming back around, the next goblin hits you in this arm with his sword. It cuts you pretty deep for 6 points of damage. You're like,
Fuck.
oh, and it kind of spins you to the side, and the other one, the spin to the side makes the other one not hit you as hard, but right across your back, man. He cuts you for another 3 points of damage. So you take a total of 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Should have rolled higher than a 10, Andrew.
And it hurts. And it hurts. And you've got 2 more orcs coming at you. Horks coming at you for next round.
Okay.
Okay, that brings us to Halfling. Halfling.
Yes.
Make
It was a good run.
a perception check. This time, make your perception check at +4.
4. So I rolled a 15 plus 4, so 19.
Okay. So the first confusing thing as you're checking the wind, getting ready to charge across the table, the first confusing thing is all of a sudden the elf comes running down the stairs. You're like, what the fuck is the elf doing coming down the stairs? I thought he was up there supposed to hide. And then you hear outside the dwarf yelling a battle cry, and all sorts of shit go down. What do you do?
I want to peek out. I want to look out the door and see what the fuck that dwarf is up to.
Okay, perception check.
Well, we're up to no good. That's what we're up to.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hands down.
Do I add anything to this?
Hell yeah.
You should have. You should have. -2.
Oh. You're even looking at what's happening. Why'd you roll a perception?
Because he told me to. I have it there. I was just a -2.
Oh, that's too bad.
Okay,
Shut up.
so you run to look.
Okay.
You run to look out the window, but you forget that you're too short to see out the window. And so you literally run over there where the elf is, and you're just kind of hopping around trying to look to see what the
Someone
hell's
get-
going on.
Help! Get me a box.
Get me a box. Don't tell the elf. So-
Exactly.
So you can't see out the window. What do?
I open the door to look outside.
Okay. So you see everything that was just described outside. That moves us to Tesla. What do you do?
Alright. So I'm gonna go save my children, because I hear them being dumbasses outside.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, right. How far away are they?
So, the dwarf, Gore, is just on the far side of the stables, which is the next building over. So he's about, 70 feet away.
Shit. Okay.
And he did just get slashed by 2 goblins that charged by him. He totally crushed one of the orcs. And then there's 2 that are going to get an attack on him here this next round.
Well, I only can go 25 feet, huh? God, I hate being short.
I kind of launched him forward.
Oh, it's not even 25 feet.
A little more damage. I thought he was gonna fuck him up, but
I
I
get
fucked
it.
up the hork.
we overestimated.
You got him there quick. You got him into the shit real quick.
I did my job. I know.
Elf still sitting there with his stick.
I'm looking out the window at you idiots, saying, why didn't they just stick to the plan?
Sometimes dwarves get mad. Sometimes they get
You got a
angry.
little overexcited. It happens.
Oops, a berserker thing.
Someone had to rage.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna do what I can, which is running out my 20 fucking feet, yelling obscenities.
Can you run out? Can you heal him?
No, he's too far. Like
Oh.
all of my spells only reach up to like 30 feet, so best I can reach is 50 feet, and he's 20 feet away. So like,
Oh, shit.
Okay, so you're gonna close the distance.
I'm gonna try.
All right.
I could cast jump on you.
Yeah, sure, that works.
Well, it's not his turn yet. Now is it?
No, it's
Oh.
All right, that
You're the one
brings
you're
us
the one's gonna die, Andrew.
to the elf.
I'm still alive. Y'all remember that.
Barely.
I want
Shit.
to look at the scene and see if there is a way that I can stealthily move from the tavern to another building or garbage pile between where I am and where they are.
Yeah, you think
Fighting.
you could probably hop through some back doors and move through the stables and get a good flanking attack if that's what you want to try to do.
Yeah, that's
It'll-
what I want to try to do.
It'll take you 2 rounds to get to him stealthily, but you just need to make 2 quick dexterity checks, and then we'll say that those dexterity checks for your nimble self are a DC of 12. So you roll a 20-sider.
18, so 23, and
what? elf just-
15.
Okay.
Fucking straight.
10 plus
ninja.
5.
So
Yep.
easy
Elf
peasy. So in
vanishes.
2 rounds, you're going to be there full stealth. Be able to attack somebody from full stealth because you basically have
Okay.
went out the back and we just kind of preemptively made a couple of rolls of you hopping over, obstacles or whatever you might have needed to do in order to maintain your stealthy behavior.
Cool. Me and my stick with nails in it.
All right, let's bring up the back. Let's bring up the back with the druid.
All right. I'm still within range of Gore, right?
Gore is 50 feet ahead of you.
He's fast as fuck.
Because you made him go
Let's
fast.
see if you're in range.
You made him go fast.
Hell yeah, I did. That shit was awesome. Oh, you're out of range. Oh, you're fucked, dude. Sorry.
Yeah, y'all didn't really think that one through.
Well, no, I mean, I made him make a wheelchair. I mean, they thought about it through, but
Yeah.
they also
We lost the
screwed.
roll.
Yeah, I got screwed over by the GM because I was like, I don't know about this.
I'm just tired of these damn goblins.
I feel
Thinking
like
they got all the bullshit going on. And I feel like,
all right. I'm doing the pee-pee dance, so you figure out what you're gonna do. I will be right back.
shit. Saving that spell. I can't do that. You know what I am gonna do?
I had all these spells lined up to help y'all, and then you're like 22 feet.
I don't know what to do. I'm not that far away. I'm not that far away. He's far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like all of my stuff would have been like to make the goblins scared, or to give Andrew some defense against their attacks, or to
Yeah, I know. We fucked it up. I know.
give some advantage. Yeah, like I understand Andrew raging, but why'd you have to make him go so far?
Because it sounded fun.
Yeah, but no, it's
Imagine
too
it.
far and he's gonna die.
Yeah, you could have raged in place.
Yeah.
Could have just stomped your feet a little bit. And...
Could have raged in a small
Taunted him.
circle.
I got an
Right?
idea.
What's your bright idea this time?
Right.
I'm back. Do y'all miss me?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
No way you washed your hands that quick.
Yeah, right? That's what I was about to say.
You know, I mean,
You nasty.
what are you gonna do?
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Jade, I got an idea. Okay. Because I can cast one of these spells as a reaction. Okay. Here's my idea. Let's see. No, that's not.
You know, I could turn over a little hourglass thingy here and just, or I could do the Jeopardy thing.
You really should. I don't know what to do at this point. I'm kind of stuck in a hard place. I think I'm just because I'm stuck in between where everyone else is hunkered down and where Andrew's off fighting goblins. I think what I'm going to do is cast Summon Nature's Ally, and I want to make garbage monsters because it can be elemental or fey.
You have 5 first level spells a day. Is that correct?
Total.
I like it.
5 first level.
And you
This would be my
craft.
last one.
Yeah, you craft. Okay. Summon Nature's Ally. So you got
This
Shillelagh.
would be my last first level spell today.
1 summon creature.
One.
Like a natural creature, typical an animal, magical beast. Well,
This
Magical
is
garbage
what
beast.
it's what I do.
what kind of random magical animal did you cast?
I'm trying to make a garbage monster.
I think you're gonna get a rat. What do you think about that?
You know what? If I get a rat, that's cool too.
Are you thinking of garbage or something? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of what's gonna happen.
It never works out the way that you intend.
But
I mean, rats
I tell you what, I'll let you roll a 20-sided dice, and if you roll a 15 or a plus, it'll be a dire rat. Look at the size of the bones! You summoned a bunny. I rolled a natural 20.
17, what?
It's the saber-toothed bunny from Monty Python. Fuck yeah! What'd you roll?
17.
All right. You got a dire rat appeared next to you. You can almost
rat tab.
you can almost ride the
What-
fucking thing.
Whatever is there a bonus to that?
That's a dire rat. They're badass. All right.
Raw 17.
A raw
Hell yeah.
17. Okay. So that brings us up to the next round, which would be gore.
Fuck.
Gore, you killed the one.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead. You just got slashed as the other 2 charged by you, and you've got 2 in front of you that are about to attack you.
Okay. And I got the cleric moving up behind me.
Yeah, but I mean,
And
you have no idea of anything outside of the 2 big beasts in front of you and the 2 that
Okay.
just slashed you.
I want to intimidate the following 2.
And how are you going to do that? Would you like to roleplay that, sir?
Just look like a badass fucking dwarf that just fucked up a hork.
You're just going to look badass?
Fuck yeah! I just got fucking shanked twice.
Yeah, but I mean,
Tell him
like, are you just
Step
going to
the
look...
fuck up.
What are you going to do? Like, land an in-sync pose and cross your arms and turn your head sideways and toss your bangs to the side? Like, what's a badass dwarf?
Well, wait a minute. We still have the goblin trying to get up as well, right?
Well, you would
The one
think
that was
so.
riding the hork?
You think so? I mean, you would assume he went flying over that way.
Did the goblin leave weapons on the hork? Do I notice any weapons?
You do not notice any weapons on the hork.
And the hork is dead.
The hork is definitely dead. Like you heard, yeah,
Okay.
you heard his spine, collapse when you hit him. Like it was good. It felt good.
How far away are the other 2 that are charging?
Real close. They're within striking distance. They're gonna strike you unless you do something about it.
I'm gonna attack I can only attack one character, right? I'm gonna attack one of them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. Remember what your bonuses are, and you need to beat a 12 to hit him.
10. And with my bonuses, how long does the Berserker thing go for?
It's rounds, right? It's rounds per day. So if you look
Yeah.
at your character sheet there, you'll see that
It says 8.
you can. Well, I think the 3 is how many times per day you could do it, and the 5 is how many rounds it lasts.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right, so I'm still in
you've used
Berserker.
it once. You're on your second round. So you get
So
your
I got a
bonuses.
13 then with my bonuses.
Okay. So you go ahead and roll your damage.
My damage.
Yeah.
Fuck. My damage is 11.
Another
Nice.
another hork goes down. Another hork goes down under the might of your club. You hit this one
baby.
on the top of the head, drops straight down. Goblin tumbles off to the side. That brings us to Case.
Yes.
You're up.
Okay. So I've seen all this go down, right?
No, but you did see the elf leave. And you
Okay.
went out. Oh, no, you did. You went out the front window. Yes, you see it all. You see
Okay.
one goblin that is getting up, and he's kind of dazed and confused.
Uh-huh.
And then you see the dwarf take out another one.
So the dazed and confused goblin, is he still stumbling around somewhere?
He's getting up. He's currently getting up and kind of looking around and wondering what he's doing and looking for his sword.
Okay. I would like to attack this dazed and confused goblin.
I love it.
Mm.
Roll.
Yeah.
Oh, Case. I'm so sorry I got to do this to you. Roll a wisdom check.
Oh, fuck.
Why do you hate me?
I don't. It's just the plan got screwed up, and I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay, so I rolled a 13. How fucked am I?
That's not bad.
So 11?
Okay. I won't give you any negatives, but you need to make a reflex saving throw from the Mama Dwarf's traps that were all outside the door.
Shit.
D20?
Yep. So you're going to look at your character sheet, Bree, and you're going to look at your reflex save bonus is +3. So unfortunately, she set some really good traps. So you need to roll
Damn it, Mom!
really high.
I love you, but you're making this hard.
Hey, yo, we made the plan. They deviated. This is not my fault.
Okay, I rolled an 18.
That's actually
right.
what you needed to roll because she sets. Remember, she set those traps with a critical set, so I gave the traps a DC of 18 to avoid. So good job. You didn't remember the traps, but as you just were nimble
I was
enough to
able to get around them anyway. We're
nimble
cool.
enough and lucky enough to get through them. Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll on the goblin
I'm
that
gonna
is
do
getting
in
up.
a
You need to beat a 10 to hit him.
Okay.
To hit him with your salad fork.
Fuck. In the chat.
Okay, so you're kind of like tiptoeing through the nails that you see. You're like, okay, I got it. And by the time you go to stab him, he's just out of reach. You're just like, all right, that's Tesla. You are up.
Awesome. Cool. So he's only killed the.
He's
Are
killed two
still-
horks. Two horks.
That means
half-
3 hordes,
The
5
halfling,
goblins.
right? The halfling hopped off, hopped by you to go look like that she was going to take care of the goblin that was getting up, but it also looked like she was dancing in the ballet at the same time for whatever reason, and she was a little dizzy and missed the goblin. You do notice that the two horks that originally charged Gore are now looking at you like they are going to take care of you.
Awesome. Cool. How far are they? still... I moved the 20 feet, so 50 feet?
No, that's how far Gore is. These
Oh.
the other two that charged past him and struck him as they charged past him are right in front of you. They're
Alright. Cool. So, question on cause fear. Is it just one? Or is it a radius? I couldn't find it when I looked it up.
It should be a dice worth of animals.
Dice worth of
It
animals.
should be a so each. So if it says, say it says 3 hit dice worth of animals or whatever, 3 HD that it affects, that would mean it would affect 3 of these because they just are 1 hit dice each. But if it depends on your, let me look at your spell. Just kind of depends on what your spell says.
Oh, it says 1 living creature. Never mind, it's right there.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cause Fear on one of the goblins in front of me. It's a will save DC 15.
Got it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
On a goblin or the hork?
Oh, probably the hork.
Okay. Nothing seems to have changed the mind of the hork in front of you.
Okay.
That brings us to the elf.
So as I'm sneaking through the blacksmithing station, I want to look around to see if there's any metal weapons
Go ahead and
between
roll,
my two.
go ahead and roll a perception.
Uh, 11 plus 9, so buffed 20.
Yeah, there's a blacksmith's hammer, and there's some tongs, some metal tongs, iron tongs. There's a couple of poker sticks for poking and stoking the fire. There's a big old leather bellows that probably wouldn't work as a weapon, but might be kind of fun to use in other ways.
Nothing, no actual weapons.
No, not that kind of blacksmith, man. It's the kind of blacksmith that fixes horses' feet.
What is
There's plenty
the
of horseshoes.
damage bonus of? Yeah. What is the damage bonus between blacksmith poker versus stool leg with nails nailed through it?
Blacksmith poker is probably quite a bit better for you. You can get some
Okay.
leverage behind it.
Right. Okay. I switch weapons.
Very
Grab
good.
the blacksmith poker and keep sneaking.
Very good. Okay, that leads us to 2 goblins that have gotten up off of their enemies. 2 hork and goblin combinations that will be attacking our healer. And 1 goblin hork combination that will be attacking Gore, the crazed berserker. So here's the attack on Gore. And Gore, you're taking 5 more points of damage. That puts you at negative 12. You're feeling the blood loss, my friend.
Down to 5. I'm down to 5.
It's not.
We got this, though.
It's not. Doesn't feel good, man. Doesn't feel good. All right, armor class.
You'll kill him next turn. You're fine.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him. All right, 2 mounted goblins attacking.
I'm saving one of my last spells for you.
7 points of damage to the healer.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So the 2 goblins have used an entire turn to get themselves up, shake themselves off, and they are in action, no longer flat-footed. They're good to go. They're ready to fight you guys. And that brings us to the druid.
Shit. There's no goblins are directly near me.
The closest one, the halfling, seems to be squaring off with. There are 2 horks that are about the same distance from you, mounted. They just slashed the fuck out of the healer. And cut some, healer's bleeding pretty good.
Are they within 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay. I have an ability for being a storm druid once per day called Storm Burst.
Bjarni, the Storm
I can
Burst.
target any foe within 30 feet as a ranged touch attack. The Storm Burst deals a d6 points of non-lethal damage. Oh, it just shocks the shit out of him.
Right.
And is slightly uncomfortable with buffeted winds and rain.
So you basically give them a shock that makes them pee themselves, basically.
I mean, fuck it. Why not? Let's hit all of them with it.
Ranged touch attack. Ranged touch attack. So their base AC is 10.
Yeah. So I'll make my ranged attack. Ooh, that's not looking good.
All right, that's not going to
Plus
work.
2, that's a 5 total.
Yep, no good.
6, 7, 8.
Wah, wah,
8.
wah. So basically
I just crackle a little bit.
you made it sound like something fierce was going to happen, but
Nothing happened.
nothing fierce happened. Okay.
God, miss.
That brings us up to round number 4. Gore, it is your turn. Round 4. You have this round and one more round with your rage before you become tired from your rage. What is your action, sir?
There's still the one coming to attack me, right?
There's one that just attacked you, and
so that would be the 5th one.
right, and then there's a
Losing count
goblin
on me.
next to you who looks like he's getting ready to attack you.
Well, fuck that goblin up.
All right,
Let's go.
Do it. You need to beat a 12
All right.
to hit him. Actually, you need to beat a 10 to hit him because he's no longer mounted.
I need to beat a 10 to even just to hit him.
Yep, that's correct.
11. No bonus. We're good there.
Yeah.
Roll your
And
damage.
then... How do I move my camera? Boys ready for this? Fuckers? Can you see that? Oh, you probably can't see that. You see that right there?
What is that? I can't see it.
That's a 20, you sons of bitches.
You rolled a natural 20 to hit him?
I rolled a natural 20.
I like that. Do you want to try to confirm it in the dice roller?
Fuck no, because that's going to give me some stupid shit, and I'm not going to be as happy as I am right now.
Well, all you gotta do is beat a 10.
Ah, see, it gave me a 6. Like, fuck this confirming shit.
Aww. Okay, so roll your damage. It's a D10 plus 3, my friend.
D10?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
even know
still a
which one of
hit,
these is
actually.
the
You
D10.
just don't get the bonus.
Yeah, I don't get to
Alright.
draw a card, which I really wanted to draw a card.
D10, I rolled a 40. Is that
So-
right? That's a D10, right?
Yeah, but you just take
Okay.
off the D part. So you rolled a 4 plus 3 is 7. So you you kill him. You smash him. He falls to the ground. He's dead.
So, dude, fucking rules.
You killed him.
Dwarves
He's dead.
roll.
Case. The halfling.
That's 3 murders. Somebody kill me.
Dwarves roll. Oh, I'm out of those
You're up.
spells.
You have
spell I'm
you
saving
have
is,
squared up
Stabilize.
with the goblin in front of you.
Okay. Taller goblins again?
What's that?
They're my size, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And he's got his
Is this-
sword. He's got his sword. He's ready to fight you. He
Okay.
ask him if his heart's black. No, I'm just kidding. That's a legend joke.
How would I find out on my own?
What? Cut it out and eat his heart.
Do I have Berserker Rage?
You should.
Are you
Yes,
a
I do have
barbarian?
Yes, I am. I do have Rage.
Then
Sorry.
you do have rage.
Okay, I would like to Rage attack this goblin.
I like it.
Yeah.
Get him.
Okay.
You're a
So?
halfling,
Yes, I'm a halfling.
and you're a barbarian. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
It's not too far from real life. It's fine.
All right,
Okay,
roll your attack roll. You got to beat a 10 on this goblin.
Okay, I rolled a 14. Am I using any modifiers?
Yeah, so you've got you're attacking with your fork.
Yes, my salad fork, my
Your
trusty salad fork.
fork, which would be an improvised weapon, which would give you a -4. And
So I have a 10 even.
so you have a 10 even, and then you have a bonuses because of your rage. So your strength goes up
5
to
bonus? No.
16, so that's 3 as well. So yeah, you would hit with a 13 total is what you would hit with. So go ahead and roll your damage, which would be a D4 plus 3.
It's a little triangle one, right?
Yep.
Hold on, let me find one.
Dun, 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 dun.
My D4 is 2.
So you rolled 2, so you did 5 points of damage. Okay, you stab him with the fork right in the ribs, like it's probably gonna do him in at some point, but he hasn't collapsed yet.
These green dice aren't shit.
You felt it go right in though. You got it in the right spot for sure.
He's got a punctured lung somewhere, I know it.
That's right. It just it was too squishy. It was too squishy. It was too squishy to not be a good hit.
Squishy when it comes to stabbing someone with a salad fork.
Well, like I said, it went right in all the meats. Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York would say this was a kill, but it's not dead yet. Healer, your turn.
Yeah.
Owie, owie, you're bleeding badly.
Yeah, I'm gonna cure light wounds on myself, actually.
On yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
No one else is in range to touch, so
Self-care, Mom. It's okay.
Self-care.
I healed 3.
All right. Sounds good. That leaves you 7 hit points, correct?
Yep.
Alrighty. That brings us to
Druid.
the elf. All right, Elfie.
Okay, so I have gotten to within range of the goblins. I'm fully in stealth, right?
Yeah, you're gonna get a free attack on your option, basically. So you have one goblin. The halfling looks like she stabbed pretty good. You have one goblin that's still mounted. You have three that are still mounted on horks.
Three?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. So what about the other two?
So
One's dead.
The dwarf Gore has killed 2 horks and 1 goblin, and looks like the halfling's done in one of the goblins. So there's still 3 that are on their horks, getting ready to attack. It looks like the healer's in a lot of trouble. Looks like Gore might be in a little bit of trouble.
Who's in more trouble?
Well, you would assume the healer because there's 2 that are near her.
Okay.
But they're both bleeding.
What is this?
Hey, JT,
What is this?
JT, if you can hear
What
us, you
is-
have a ton of background noise going on, man.
Just move to the TV.
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry.
It says I have a +4 over 19 disarm. How does that work with me being in stealth?
Disarming has to do with a skill roll that you would go against him. Where are you at? Where are you looking at that at?
It says CMB, CMD
Right.
under.
Those are combat maneuver bonuses and combat maneuver defenses.
Okay.
So, and then, oh, you gave yourself disarm. So basically, what happens is you the D is the difficulty that someone has to do that to you.
To me, okay.
The bonus is what you get to roll against theirs. So if you wanted to disarm a goblin, you would get that bonus to roll against their CMD, which is probably not as good as yours because they're goblins.
Okay, so what would their CMD be? CMD, what is their CMD?
14.
To disarm. 14. So I have to roll a 10 because I get a +4.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think? Go for it. Disarm the goblin.
Hell yeah.
Now that
Yeah.
means I get their weapon,
Sure.
or that just means I kick their weapon out.
Means
of their hand?
their weapons out of their hand. Which one are you going for?
Well, you said there was 2 attacking the healer, right?
That is correct.
Okay. So, I mean, whichever one is closest to me that's attacking the healer, I'm going to try to disarm them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your dice. I will allow you half of your stealth bonus as well, since you stealthed your way into there. So on top of your
Is that
CMB, I will allow you half of your stealth bonus.
yeah? Okay, so is that 4 or 5? Because it's a 9. Round up or round down?
Odds, evens. Roll a dice. Odds you round
What
up.
does that
Evens you roll a dice. Odds you roll up. You average it up.
Okay, disarm the goblin. 10, 14, 18.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh,
You
disarm.
Totally disarmed him. Shing! Longsword up in the air. All right. So that means only one attack goes on the healer. Sorry, healer. Hits you for 3 points of damage.
Okay, I'm back to 4.
And then an attack on Gore for 7.
Sucks.
So I'm dead?
You go down in a bloody pool.
I
have
fucking
one
died.
spell.
You're
I
not
have
dead.
a spell.
You're
You're not
unconscious.
quite dead.
I have a
Alex,
spell I can do as a
died.
reaction. It's a
I'm not
spell I've
dead
been
yet.
saving for this.
Members are Kawada Mami, Nakazawa Tomoyu, Asami Lin, Utoko, and Ozaki Takeshi.
that's right. This is bullshit. That's right, I prepared for this. Fuck you all.
Yeah, I did too. I have a spell that I can cast as a reaction, I believe, called Stabilize. It'll be my last casting of a 0 level spell.
Andrew?
All your time waiting for that second chance. Your breath. Oh, it's a reason.
Sorry guys, I just need a moment to think about more.
Well, you're not dead.
Oh,
I can stabilize you.
it's not quite
Okay.
dead. Oh, that hurts. Hey, Gore, guess what?
What's up?
It's your turn. Just kidding, you're dead. I just kidding.
He bleeds on him. Bleeds on the goblin.
Just kidding. It's not your turn. Whew. JT, your turn.
That's fucking terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Stabilize on Gore.
Do you have to touch him? Do you have to touch him to stabilize him?
I'm finding
Okay.
out.
Is it a touch spell?
No, it's a range within 25 feet plus 5 per every 2 levels. So, is he within 25 feet of me?
No, I don't think so. He's way up ahead of you, isn't he? You didn't move forward yet, did you?
Nope.
I don't think you
Really a odd predicament right there. I'm sorry, Gore. I grabbed my dire rat by his scruff and I'm like, "You, can you go save him? You're a giant rat. Drag him over here."
You're gonna talk to the rat?
Yeah,
Can you talk to the rat?
I try.
All right, I'll let you try.
Well, couldn't he? He made the motherfucker.
I mean, no. Can I cast a spell, talk to animals? Not at this time.
Like, I mean,
I'm all out of spells.
did you think that you magically summoned the dire lassie rat that
I know, right?
understands?
Ah,
I don't understand, girl. I mean, the rat looks at you inquisitively as if you might be a piece of cheese yourself.
no, huh? I've got nothing heroic here. Well, I guess, God, there's none of them near me, are there?
There's one that the halfling stuck a salad fork in.
Yeah,
That's
how far
near.
away is that guy?
Probably within 10 feet of you.
Oh, how many times can I do that storm burst?
Once
I
per
can
day.
do that anytime. Uses per day. Oh.
You've
Well-
used up all your spells already?
Oh yeah, shit, yeah, I burnt right the hell through those.
But your rat,
Um,
your rat could move over and attack that goblin.
Yeah, I guess me and the rat are gonna attack that goblin at the same time.
Do
We're
it.
just gonna go mad druid, and we're gonna charge this guy with our shillelagh stick, our giant club.
Let me find the rat here in the beastery. If I remember right, dire rats are kind of actually badass. If I remember right.
God, I
It's
hope
probably
so.
not very nice. So do you want 2 D20 attacks?
Yes. Yes, you need to beat a 10. It's the deal. The rat has
Here's
a plus. Rat has a +3.
Okay, here's my attack with the club. Bam. Oh. Probably not very good.
You missed. I don't think you got a +6.
Yep, I missed. And so, here's the rat. Yes.
Oh, the rat hits. Rat can do some damage.
Hell
the rat
yeah.
does. Oops, where's its damage? Oh, he causes disease? Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Bite 1d4 plus disease. 1d4.
Yes.
2. You
And
already
I'm
took.
like, you suck it, goblin.
All right. It fucking bites the goblin right in the inner thigh, and blood just starts spraying everywhere. Slides off of the halfling's fork, laying in a lump of blood. Rat just starts going to town, eating its groin.
Nice.
All right, now we are up
Nice.
to the top of the round 5, which, Gore, what do you do? Oh, no, wait, I'll answer that for you. You bleed.
I'm so sorry, Corey. So we'll just meme bomb the chat.
Sorry, Gore. Yeah, you bleed, so you're down to -4, I believe. So you Hopefully your friends can stop.
Fuck, man.
Hopefully your
Come on,
friends
guys. Somebody.
can stop the bleeding before you die.
I stacked 3 of them. Y'all can't even give me fucking help here.
Hey,
You're
Some
the
you
dumbass
did this
that
to
has
yourself.
to
Dwarf,
check.
get some. this DM sucks.
You failed the willpower check, Andrew.
Your
Oh,
dice
fucking
roll
Andrew.
sucks.
All right, Case, you are up. It is your turn. You've got one. The one that you stabbed the fork in. You're now your fork is free. It's on the ground, and there is literally a rat eating its groin. And there is one hork in front of you, in between you and the healer. And
Okay.
the other one has just lost its sword. The elf has made himself come into view and disarmed that one. And then there is one that just brought Gore down.
Okay, is the one that brought Gore down still living?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's very proud. Looks like he's moving over to help his friends.
How far away is he?
He is about 20 feet from you.
And how far is the one who's standing between me and Mom?
About 10 feet.
Okay. I still think my salad fork is a throwing axe. So I'm going to try and throw it at the goblin standing between me and Mom so she can keep healing the rest of us because, goddamn, we're not doing so hot.
All right. Roll
What do you want me
your.
to roll?
You're gonna roll your attack roll with a +3 total.
Okay, my attack roll is a 14.
You hit him. Roll damage.
Sorry. Roll damage.
Which is
That is a 12.
your damage should be a D
Oh,
Four.
D4.
+3.
God, I hate these ones. Okay, so that is still a 4.
You rolled a 4 or you rolled a 1?
I rolled a 1.
Okay, so you did 4 points of damage to it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You whiz that salad fork, sticks him right in the chest. He's like, ah! That brings us to Mom.
Did it just confuse him, or did it do any damage?
No, I mean it hurt him. It hurt
So
him.
how many horks have I be? Just one?
There are
2.
2 by you, one without a sword, one that's got a salad fork sticking in his chest. A very nice salad fork, by the way.
Are they both in melee range?
Yes, you are. And Gord's down. And
Yeah.
there's another orc heading over towards you guys from that defeated him.
How far away is
About 20
the one
feet.
that's 20 feet?
Mhm.
Alright, I'm gonna take the attacks of opportunity and straight toward because my son is down.
Okay, you're just gonna go out.
Yep.
All right. What's your armor? Oh, your armor class is 10, huh?
Let me go up there.
Okay.
Oh, someone's booked.
10.
All right. So the one that got the salad fork hit him. Like, kind of sees you run by, might have thought that you threw the salad fork for all he knows, but he was shot. He stabs you for 3 points of damage while you run by. The one that doesn't have his sword doesn't know what to do, so he can't stab you. So you take 3 points of damage and move 20 feet.
Cool. So I'm right up to, I'm gonna use my fuck, that thing that JT tried to use. I already forgot
Stabilize?
its name.
Stabilize?
Stabilize? Yeah.
Okay.
Do I have to do anything for that?
If he's able to resist, but he's unconscious.
Yeah. So
He's not gonna
I
resist.
just go up. I cry my motherly tears. I'm like, come back to me, child.
Shit.
Okay. So you stabilize him.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm down to 1 hit point, but I stabilize.
Let you stabilize. Okay, good. All right. That brings us to the elf.
Okay, so what do I have to do to hero roll to that goblin's great sword and slash him up?
The one that you disarmed?
Yeah.
You just need to beat me with a dice roll and add your dexterity to it.
Okay. With a 20?
Mm-hmm.
Barbarians kick ass.
11.
Okay, you stealthily leap over to grab a hold of the longsword, but you missed it as you tumbled.
Ah.
That
Do I get a modifier for acrobatics there too?
You could take your acrobats or your dexterity, whichever's higher.
Ooh, my acrobatics is higher, so I'd be up at a 12.
You missed
Still
it.
didn't.
You missed it. You looked very cool, though. I would like to point out that
Yeah.
as you tumbled, I mean, if you could somehow like do a retake and actually have got it, you would have looked awesome. But didn't happen. All right, selfless dwarf, you have ran forward and avoided you avoided near death in order to get close to stabilize your son, Gore, who is no longer dying. Unfortunately, standing over him was the triumphant goblin that struck him down, and he will do the same to you.
Yep.
And he will hit. And he will do 4
whatever
points of
his
damage to you.
Yeah, I'm already down. Mine was... So...
All right. Unfortunately, the mom goes down. And not in the way that we would see on RedTube. Mom goes down in a very bad way. Goblin, without the sword, is going to attack the elf by healing his hork and trying to force the hork to use his front paws, hands, to smash the elf. And he hits.
Okay, hold on. I get a +2 survival against orcs.
Oh, do you? This is.
I do.
You take 3 points of damage, sir. Halfling. You're going down.
Yes.
You're going down, Halfling. Goblin realizes that it wasn't the cleric that stabbed him with the fork. It was you. And he hits. He stabbed you with his sword. And you take 5 points of damage.
Ow.
This is a good hit.
Mom, I need a Band-Aid.
And that's
I'm
when
down.
you realize that Mom is lying in a heap of her own blood.
Mom!
Okay.
Mom's gone, honey. Mom's dying.
Mom's dying. Okay, so that brings us up to the top of the rotation where, guess what, Andrew? You're not
Still
bleeding
fucking.
anymore. You're not bleeding anymore. I mean, you can't do anything, so really I'm just panning over to you because you're handsome and it's kind of nice to see you on the stream, you know? But yeah, you can't do anything.
Somebody save me.
Can't do anything. All right, Casey, you just got stabbed. It's between you and this goblin. You've hit him in the chest. You just got your hands because you threw your knife. Or you threw your fork. He stabbed you. What are you gonna do?
To use my acrobatics and spider monkey jump onto him to break his neck.
I love it. I love it.
Can I do that?
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Where the fuck that came from?
Yeah.
No, that's fucking fantastic. I love that idea.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you're doing
My death.
you're doing some Scarlett Johansson halfling shit. Berserker Scarlett Johansson spin around halfling.
This is why you're the favorite.
Okay, make your attack roll. Make your attack
Okay.
roll. Don't fuck it up.
Alright. My attack roll's a 19.
That's a pretty goddamn good attack roll.
Add any modifiers to it, like strength.
It would be your strength modifier, which right now is a 3.
A plus. Oh, I thought my strength ability modifier was +1.
Well, it's a 3 right now because you said you were raging, remember?
That's right. That's right. Thank you.
So you've actually got a 22 to attack roll, which is technically a critical threat. So why don't you go ahead and roll again in the chat? You know how
Okay.
to roll in the chat there, right?
Yep. D20.
Correct. Who'd we lose? Oh, there she is.
Son of a whore. I hate your chat roll.
Well, that's okay. I mean, you still did damage. Go ahead and roll 1d4 and add your strength bonus to it.
So my D4 is a 4, plus my strength bonus, so that'd be a 5.
Well, your strength bonus is still more because you're raging,
Oh,
remember?
that's right, 3. So
Okay.
8.
4 plus 3 would be
No,
7.
4 plus 3 is 7, sorry.
Yeah, that's cool. That's all right.
I'm a halfling, I can't math, it's fine.
In case anybody's watching, we're not related. just kidding. Okay, so you jump up on him and Scarlett Johansson wrap your halfling legs around his goblin head and snap his goblin neck as he tumbles to the ground.
Hell yeah.
Can I spit on him?
You can. And you know what's funny is the hork just stands there dumb. Like, it's not like reacting. Just stands there dumb. So,
Flip off the horse because why not?
yeah, why not? Why not? That brings us to Mom.
Who's that?
Mom, what do you do? Oh, wait, never mind.
Oh.
You bleed.
Mhm.
-1 to your health, which puts you at a
What's our
-6,
stupid dwarf
Negative
druid
5.
doing?
-5.
Sitting back there dancing?
I don't know what he's doing, but it is your turn, Elf.
Okay, what do we have left?
We have
2
yours.
mounted.
We have yours, who just basically used his hork to swing 2 fists at you, and they hit you, and it did not feel good.
Right.
The halfling brings down another one, and then you've got one that has not only killed Gore, but has killed the second dwarf as well. The female dwarf is dead now, too.
Your step.
Yeah,
Do
your
I get any
stepmom.
kind of bonus for being on top of the sword now, even though I missed it last time?
Oh, you can just pick it up.
Because I'm
Yeah, you can just pick it
okay.
up.
But does that take a round to pick it up and equip it?
No, I mean, you pick it up and equip it for a free action, and then you can attack as long as you don't run somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. Then I pick it up, equip it. The goblin that is unarmed is within striking range, but the other one isn't. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take out the unarmed one as best I can.
Roll to hit.
I don't have stats. I don't have stats for a great sword.
It's a long
So
sword.
you'll have to tell me those.
It's just a
For a
long sword. And the damage is D6. Because that's,
So I gotta
that's
roll
what I
to
was
hit him
rolling.
first, though, right?
That's correct. Roll a D20.
Okay. Oof. 7 plus what?
Whatever your strength bonus is.
Oh, okay, so 10.
Why is my mouse doing that? I will break you, mouse, if you don't stop. Okay, so you rolled a 10 total?
Yeah.
Okay, he swooshes back and he dodges out of the way of your attack. Unfortunately, you miss him.
Ah,
He's going to
I had
use
to
his
roll- I had to
hork.
get a what?
He
I had to
kicks,
get a 12.
that's correct. He kicks his hork in the ribs, and his hork swings around to try to hit you. What's your armor class?
15.
All right, he misses you. That leaves one hork that will move over odds and attack the halflings. Evens, it will attack the elf with its friend. That is an odd, but it's going after the halfling. Halfling, you're hit. Halfling, you take 4 points of damage. How are you doing, halfling? Are you alive? I can't tell. Oh, now my mouse stops doing stupid shit. Bree Tea Leaf,
Yes.
you have a total of 14 hit points.
Yes.
You're down 7.
Uh,
You're down 4. You're down 11. You're down 11. So you have 3 hit points left, halfling. And that brings us to the druid. Druid, what are you doing, buddy? You and your rat.
You're getting fucked up.
Yeah, we've already handled that one goblin, right?
There's 2 goblins left. There's one that's disarmed that the elf is now fighting, and there's one that just took another stab at the halfling and succeeded. Halfling's not looking too good. 2 of your companions, your mom and your brother, are down.
Sounds about right. Which one's the closest one to me?
That would either same distance.
Either.
I
Okay.
would say Agora is closest to your heart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
but you're already down and you're at least stabilized. Somebody cast stabilize on you, so you're good.
Mom's not doing well.
Okay. There's a goblin right there by her.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Actually, that goblin has moved over and is now attacking the halfling. She's lying in an
Okay.
unconscious heap and still bleeding.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go take a wild barbarian because I'm still a barbarian at heart. So I'm just gonna go take a wild swing with my shillelagh great club. So that's well, I don't have a shillelagh great club. I just have a regular club.
But it is a shillelagh.
So yeah, it does have a +1.
Right. And you can attack with your rat, too.
Yeah, so we're both just gonna clobber the shit out of that goblin.
Which one? The one that's fighting the halfling right now that just stabbed the halfling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aww.
The armed one?
Yeah.
Isn't one of them armed and one of them's not?
Correct.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
go ahead.
We're
Make
just gonna clobber the shit out of him.
You're going for the goblin. The goblin's AC is 12.
Okay, hold on. Where do I roll again? Where was that? Oh, here we go. Okie dokie. Here, this is my roll. 5 + 1, 6.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hold on. With my attack bonus, plus another one, 7.
Wah, wah, wah.
Okay,
Sad
here's the rat. Oop. And the rat hits with a 19.
All right. The rat
I
does.
like
The rat does D4 +1.
D4. 2 + 1 is 3 total.
Okay. So the rat just climbs up on the back of the orc and just bites that goblin in the ass. Ah!
Yep.
Okay. That brings us to Gore's down. That brings us to Halfling. You just got stabbed.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Goblin stabbed me. He's being attacked by a rat, right?
Yes.
Can I attack the goblin and help the rat to kill him?
Mm-hmm. You even get a +2 to hit him.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for that. Actually, I'm gonna roll in the chat. Okie dokie.
Sounds good.
Sweet.
That's a hit. Roll
Crush
damage.
It. Crush it.
Damage is my
D4
4, right?
plus 3. Yep. D4 plus
Can
3.
I roll a d4 in the chat?
Instead of
Okay.
yeah. Chat. So instead of chatting exclamation mark, yeah, just do D4 instead of D20. There you go. You rolled a 4. 7
Yes.
points of damage to the goblin, who is already hurt from getting his ass chewed off by a dire rat.
Me and the rat are friends. We're buddies now.
You have killed the goblin. There is one goblin left. And that brings us to, let's see here. Mom, you take another -1. -6 now, Mom. 4 more rounds and Mom's dead. That brings us to the elf, who is squared off with the goblin. It's the last goblin we've got to fight.
He's unarmed.
You've got a sword, he doesn't.
Okay, I yell some kind of racist epitaph against goblins.
Right. Like, your mother was a halfling! And then you piss off the
Right.
halfling. Don't worry, the halfling is not very wise. The halfling probably would not have understood the
My mother
insult.
was an orc, okay?
Yeah. Okay, I swing the long sword at the goblin. My new dice don't like me very much.
Gotta work them in. You gotta stretch them.
Yeah, I missed.
Did you kill like a baby chicken and then put the blood over your dice before you started? Because
That's what I forgot to do. Yeah.
See? All right,
Dang.
so you missed?
I missed.
You
I
missed.
swing this big, beautiful long sword right through the air.
All righty. That brings us to him. And he is going to run away. He is leading his hork as fast as his hork can go away, which, by the way, isn't very fast. So you may take an attack of opportunity on him, Jesse, with a bonus of +2.
Okay. So I'll just roll another d20.
With a +2 this time.
Okay, so 12 plus 4. Is that what you said?
Oh, Necrocoblicon God.
So yeah, 16.
Okay, so you got him. Roll a d6 plus your strength bonus for damage.
All right. 4 plus 3, 7.
All right. You stab him in the back as he turns to flee, and you feel the blade get pretty good inside of his side. He does manage to get away from you, but you feel like that's the type of wound that somebody's probably not going to make it through.
Okay. Phew, did something good.
Yeah, rat is more useful.
All right.
Oh, shit.
The last action of the combat belongs to the dwarf, which, why in the fuck my mouse is fucking with me? I don't know. The druid. Dwarf druid, you have the last action.
Oh, all the goblins are dead.
Yes. Well, one sort of got away, but it doesn't look real good. It might fall off of the hork. Well, you never know.
Dwarves rule.
Your mom's bleeding to death.
Yeah, I'm gonna casually walk over to her and cast Stabilize on her. That's the last of my spells.
Okay, fair enough.
I was saving that for Andrew, but I never got to him. Stabilize will save you from dying.
Well, that's all right. You got to everybody lived, right?
So you had to use it on your mother instead of your brother.
It's
Yeah,
all
we all
right.
barely lived.
Decisions had to be made. One of us is good at garbage.
All right, we started a
One
little
garbage
late for
ball.
this session, so we went a little late, but we got to wrap up. Everybody's going to gain an experience level. Everybody's survived, and then we will talk more about what went down next week and continue the adventure then. But we have to wrap things up now. Good job, everyone. We will
Thanks,
talk more
Jay.
next time. Thanks, everybody.
We won.
For you did win. You did
I
win.
don't know that.
Yeah.
We won the D&D.
Yeah. We won the
Yeah.
same way a fucking military hospital looks like it won.
That's right. That's right.
Andrew, we did win. Dwarves won.
The
we
dwarves
won.
won. The dwarves won.
As
Dwarves roll.
as JT is weakened at burying fucking his brother, we won, dancing him around his lifeless corpse.
The one thing I will leave you guys with before we start next session to just kind of contemplate is the horks are literally just standing there, like chewing on grass that they found in their teeth, looking at you guys really dumb. Like they don't.
Okay.
They're not.
They're like Swedish and like they're horrible.
No,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
All right.
So stop.
So that's it. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the stream now. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Check out CryptoComics.com. It's good stuff. And we'll catch you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Late.